Hello everyone, welcome, good evening. So I just want to continue with this, like introducing you all my older work. The work I'm going to show you tonight is not a precursor of the work I'm making now. I will explain you why. This work is called Orchids and Pearls, and there was one moment, I think it was in 2017. I was fascinated by the orchid, the flower, because I have this image in like this magical image of an orchid that has a pearl inside, like a pearl, a sea pearl, that gives light and is like a gem, like a wish-fulfilling gem, and also like the magic of flowers and the beauty of flowers that is like in itself a magical gem, because the beauty of a flower can really open your heart, and it's like an amazing example of the universal potential of beauty and also of spirit. And yeah, there's always something inside me that is fascinated by gems and by mystical treasures, and like mystical treasures in philosophy, more like in philosophy, in speech, in awareness, in magical texts. Like for example, before it was Buddhism, then there's Taoism, then there's all the spiritual texts that contain so much magical gems, and mostly it's something you read in between the lines. And like also when you practice and you are on a spiritual journey, or you start practicing, it's like if you really like persevere, like if you really continue your journey and you go through all the layers, and you try to dive deep, and you're not afraid of feelings, especially of feelings and feeling, and like investigating and investigating all the problems you have, and like looking for the root of those problems. If you start this journey, you kind of every layer you kind of discover a wish fulfilling gem, because everything becomes simpler, and when you find the treasure that you have within, you are kind of living your journey and living the life you want to live. And yeah, for me the heart of us, our hearts are like wish fulfilling gems, and if you can allow yourself to really listen to what your heart wants, not what your mind wants, but what your heart wants, you open yourself for all your wishes to come to you, because you open yourself to receive and to walk that journey, and to allow yourself to be here and to receive all the things that you are supposed to receive. And that blessing you are always surrounded with, and it's more like opening your heart for it. So I think that is why I will paint a lot of flowers, or I am painting a lot of flowers, because they are very mystical and they have all these layers, and like they're so soft and sensitive, and like so brief sometimes, and so light, and yet they are so powerful, and they have so much color. And yeah, it's like inside there's always a wish fulfilling gem. And yeah, I want to catch that beauty in my paintings. So here it was more like a brief painting sketch of an orchid flower, and there's this buds also of the orchid. And then I was more investigating, or I felt attracted to paint something on this kind of format. I was not so much like into Japanese art back then. I don't know. I've always liked Asian arts, but it's only in 2020 that I started looking into more Japanese art forms and Chinese art forms. But anyways, I kind of was fascinated by this format, and also painting on the other side of the canvas. So you have this beautiful broken white color and rough kind of canvas to paint on. So it was like more like, yeah, it's with acrylic paint, so it's kind of thick, and the sketch, and then later I kind of painted the gems in them. So that was also like, I wanted to paint the gems like almost like a photo, like realistic, and the combination of the sketch with the realistic or more detailed painting was for me also something I have been investigating. And then if I look at my paintings I'm making now, it seems like this was a precursor, like it came before, and it's showing what I would be doing. I didn't know back then. So it's nice to see. So yeah, this is Orchids and Pearls. It was made in 2017, 2018. And yeah, thank you for being here, and thank you for watching. And I hope you have a very nice time wherever you may be. Thank you.